Hey guys, and welcome to episode 7 of my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Let's Play. Today we're doing the Leaf Cup using Tanooki Mario. First course, Wario Stadium from the DS. There is also another Wario Stadium, which is on the N64, which is the only course on the N64 that hasn't been brought back, which is kind of strange, because it means they've literally brought back all the N64 courses, which I think is 15, except from one, which is the Wario Stadium, which is a different one to this. It's a lot more simple, but then again, they did massively improve this course from the previous one in my opinion. And today we're using Tanooki Mario as it is the Leaf Cup, and he's kind of like a leaf. Say you've played any of the games that have Tanooki Mario in, the Tanooki Mario power-up is a leaf. Then we're using the Varmint, which is a bike, but it's another outside drifting one, which I do prefer. The off-road wheels, which don't really look off-road to me, but yeah, and then the plane glider, as you just saw. Now the Leaf Cup is obviously the 7th cup, as it's episode 7, so we're past halfway now. And it won't be too long until we reach 100cc. Now we're not halfway through the whole Grand Prix, we're just past halfway through the 50cc Grand Prix, which is not a big portion, but it's only a fifth of the whole Grand Prix. So we've still got a lot more to go, so don't worry. For anyone who's enjoying this series, we'll have plenty more episodes to come. We seem to be dodging blue shells nearly every episode. I think we might have dodged one for like the past 3 or 4 episodes in a row maybe. Don't know if we dodged one last episode, but we definitely did in the Star and Special Cup. And Shell Cup, I think. Don't know about the banana or leaf though. And I don't know if we did it in the mushroom or flower either. But we're a good portion through 50cc, so we've nearly covered all the tracks. There are 48 tracks in this game, and this should be, let me think, which one would it be? It would be the 25th track, I think, because I'm pretty sure it's the first track in the Leaf Cup. I don't think we've done one before this. And then there's obviously 6 cups we've done prior, so there's 4 races in each cup, so 24 races we've completed, and then 25 shortly, and then by the end of this episode there'll be 28. Yeah, it definitely is the 25th, because there's Sherbet Land, Melody Motorway and Yoshi Park. Not Yoshi Park, why did I say Yoshi Park? Probably because in America Melody Motorway is called Music Park. But anyway, it's Yoshi Valley. Speaking of the courses, here we are on Sherbet Land on the GameCube. I'm pretty sure there's also a course called Sherbet Land on the N64, which was remade on the Wii. But I think Sherbet, it was like Sherbet, not Sherbet. So spelled slightly different for whatever reason. There is a underwater route we could have taken there, which, as you can see up there, comes out at that boost panel. But I chose to go this way. I think the overwater ways are faster. And in the faster CCs, I generally always stay over water. Especially in this second bit, which we'll see shortly, because there is a small glider shortcut. But in 200cc, I always take, because you don't need a mushroom for it in 200cc. Because you're just going so fast. There are these little ice things, I don't know the name. Probably do have one. But yeah, there's this shortcut, which even you can take in 50cc without slowing down that much. Which just gives you a little boost from your glider. And then you can trick off that exit from the water area. Now, this lap we will be showing both the water areas. Our first one's just here. You jump down. And then we have this little tunnel with boost panels. And also coins. And then we have a final boost panel that we can trick off to go out of here. And I think that red shell missed us because we had gone the shortcut. So that was useful. I think it was a red shell that went past. I don't know though. I wonder if it's possible to avoid a blue shell by going like a different path at last second. I don't know, I'm pretty sure there are multiple places you can fall in this specific underwater section. We will test that out next lap. There's obviously right at the end, but you don't really land in the water, you just do a little trick. But if you look on the map, there seems to be a second area you can fall in from, so maybe you can. We obviously have to find out. I was going to try hit a shy guy there, but we missed. We might end up getting one still. Nope, doesn't look like it. And there's a blue shell coming. That is a shame. And we get not blown up because of that red shell. Like, where's Tri-Bones? I wonder if that'll hit him. Probably won't. I think it had a higher chance of hitting me than him. And he's got a bullet bill. Right, let's go round this. And then what happens if we drop in here? It's just the end of the water section, so yeah, you can enter from multiple places. How slow is Lakitu driving? Very. Here we are on Melody Motorway, which is also known as Music Park in America. But I'm from the UK, so it's Melody Motorway here. But as you can see on like banners and stuff, like just to the left and right of us, it does say Music Park, so I think the English translation of whatever it's called in Japan is Music Park, but they decided to call it Melody Motorway in the UK, which I do prefer as a name. It's just cooler, I'd say, than Music Park, but that's just my opinion. There are a few other name things. There's one that doesn't really count, Toad Harbour has a U in it because it's spelled correctly in the UK. Let me think. Piranha Plant Pipeway is known as Piranha Plant Slide in America for some reason. I do prefer Pipeway because it's not really a slide, which we will see that stage next episode in the Lightning Cup. It's the first race of the Lightning Cup, I think. Or it might be the second. I'm not sure. The Lightning Cup has... we're on that now in the Leaf Cup. It has TikTok Clock, Piranha Plant Pipeway, Rainbow Road from the N64, and Bumble Volcano. I want to say TikTok Clock might be the first one, Piranha Plant Slide Pipeway, whatever you want to call it. I was going to try rotate the names, but I think it'll be easier just to stick to one. But I think Piranha Plant Pipeway is the second one. Not sure though. I really like Bumble Volcano though, so that'll be fun. Next episode is from the Wii, which I think I've probably played the most out of all the Mario Karts. I used to play it all the time. But I wouldn't be surprised if this Mario Kart overtook that, because the Switch has a really easy to get playtime thing, like where you can see your playtime, and we're already on like 120 hours or something, probably more by the time this episode comes out, as I play it every day for quite a lot, and I've recently started playing the online a bit more, trying to get my VR up, which we will check out later online, later on in the series. And when we do check out online, we will be switching to my personal account, because one, it has everything unlocked, and two, the account that I'm currently playing this Let's Play on doesn't have an online thing, because this account is set as, like, its location set as Japanese for the stuff that's only on the Japanese eShop, but it for some reason has the language in games still as English, which I thought it wouldn't, but yeah, it does for whatever reason, so that's strange. But anyway, we just finished this race, there we go. Let's go into the final, which is probably my second, I don't know actually. I'd have to make a list to work out my favourites, but it is a really good track in my opinion. Here we are, Yoshi Valley. In my opinion, one of the coolest tracks, as I just said. Has plenty of Yoshis everywhere, of all different colours, which we will be using in the Egg Cup, Don't know which colour yet, but we'll be using one of them. And as you can see, there are tons and tons of routes for us to take here. Now I generally go this one. I think it's the fastest, I can't remember. I did watch a thing for which one's the fastest, and it's either this or a very slightly different one, which I can't remember. But we are going to be taking 3 different routes. Another thing with this race, is you generally, like against CPUs, win by tons because some of them take really slow routes. Like literally in any CC, I'd say this is the easiest track in the game because of how CPUs take not the fastest route generally. So it's very easy, if you know a fast route, to overtake them all. But we're on 50 CT, so it's not like we're gonna lose any races. Right, let's go left again, but go this route. I don't know where this goes. Like we get a boost there, and then get this little bit. I don't think I've ever took that route before. I don't know though. There is one more route I want to take. To be honest, there's multiple more routes I want to take because there's multiple more routes. But by 200cc we will have probably taken all the routes. Maybe even by 150. I don't know how many routes there are. If there's only 6 routes you can take, then I will have done all the routes by 100cc because 3 in 50, 3 in 100. But by 200cc I will have done 15 different routes, so probably all of them, because I doubt there's 15. Anyway, the way I want to go is right. There is a cannon and then a tunnel which I also want to go in, well, a cave. But I want to go this route because I've never gone this way before. And it's got a little tunnel, cave thing with some lanterns, and then it comes out here. That was a pretty I think I just hit someone with like a banana or something that I planted somewhere. Looks like Dry Bones doesn't know any fast routes because he's miles behind everyone else. Might catch up if he gets a bullet bill or something though. I don't think I'll catch up to him because, as you can see right now, he just got a bullet bill. I was going to say he'll probably get a bullet bill, but there we go, he got one. And he's now caught up to everyone else pretty much. He's still in 12th, but he's closer to 11th than he was. Did not mean to use that, but it's the end of the race, it doesn't really matter. Now hopefully we will get lightning just before the end of this so we can keep our 10 coins. But that went pretty well for the final race of the Leaf Cup. So let's go get our trophy. There we go, the Leaf Cup. We have Sherbet Land in the background, and for 210 coins a new vehicle customization option. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.